In today's video, I'll show you 3 AI businesses that have grown from zero to millions of dollars in valuation. Then we'll look at how you can start your own profitable AI venture in 2025. I'm going to explain how these businesses work, how they've been successful, and how exactly they make money. And if you want to join the new rich and grow your own $1 million digital business, check the link in the description. So first up, let's look at Photo Room, an app that lets you edit product photos using AI. It started in 2019 when the founder noticed a big problem. Small business owners couldn't afford professional product photos. Most sellers were stuck between paying hundreds of dollars for a photographer or using poor quality photos that hurt their sales. Photo Room solved this by creating a simple phone app that removes backgrounds and edits photos automatically. You just take a photo with your phone and the AI makes it look professional in seconds. So they charge $9.99 per month, which is way cheaper than hiring a photographer or buying expensive software like Photoshop. The free version lets you do basic background removal and simple edits. The paid version gives you AI-generated backgrounds, lets you edit multiple photos at once, and exports high-quality images. This simple idea really took off during COVID when everything moved online and sellers desperately needed good product photos. Today, Photo Room has over 40 million downloads and 5 million people use it every single month. So onto the numbers, they're making 50 million in yearly revenue, proving you don't need complicated technology to build a successful AI business. They just found something that was costing people money, bad product photos, and made it simple and affordable to fix. Next up is Rezi, a resume builder that started from a simple $9.69 template in 2015. So the founder figured out how to get interviews at companies like Google and Dropbox. He discovered that 75% of resumes get automatically rejected by computer systems before a human ever sees them. So he created a template that could get past these systems and he shared it on Reddit. In 2019, they turned this template into a proper software business with monthly subscriptions. So they charge between $9 and $89 per month, depending on which features you want. Software analyzes your resume and gives it a score just like Grammarly does for writing. It suggests keywords based on your job descriptions to help your resume get noticed. In 2020, they were the first resume builder to use ChatGPT-3 AI technology way before everybody else jumped in on the AI trend. This early move paid off. They got 65% of their million users in just 3 months when AI became popular. Today, Rezi makes $2.5 million in yearly revenue with just 15 employees. They get over 430,000 website visits every month, mostly from people finding them through Google searches. The cool thing is they built this without spending money on advertising. They just created helpful content about resumes that ranked well in Google. This shows you don't need a big marketing budget to build a successful business if you solve a real problem people are searching for help with. Finally, there's calorie, a nutrition tracking app started by the founder when he was just 17. Before this, Zach had already sold a gaming website for 6 figures during COVID that got 5 million users. He noticed a problem with apps like MyFitnessPal. People hated manually logging every meal they ate. So he created an app where you just take a photo of your food and AI tells you how many calories are in it. The AI is actually really accurate. It gets the calories right 90% of the time, or to a 90% accuracy actually, which is better than what most food labels are legally required to be. They keep the pricing super simple. It's $10 per month or $30 for the whole year. The app really took off on TikTok because they figured out how to work with influencers cheaply. On average, they only spend about $5 to get their videos seen by thousands of people, which is way less than most companies spend on advertising. Most users log about 4 meals every day, showing that people actually stick with using the app. In just 6 months after launching, they got over 1 million users and are making $12 million in yearly revenue. They did this with just 17 employees, proving you don't need a big team to build a successful app. Cal AI became the fastest growing health and fitness app on the App Store by focusing on younger users who prefer taking photos over typing things in manually. This kind of shows that sometimes the best business ideas come from making an everyday task much simpler, especially if you understand what your audience wants. So what ideas can you take from this to start something for yourself? Let's look at how you can start your own AI business based on what we've learned from these examples. The biggest lesson is to find something that's already costing people time and money and just make it simpler. Look at how Photo Room noticed small business owners were struggling with product photos. They were either paying too much for photographers or losing sales with bad photos. Or how Rezi saw that 75% of job seekers were getting rejected by computer systems before a human even saw their resume. or how Cal AI realized people hated manually logging every meal that they ate. Think about creating an app that uses AI to provide personalized language learning through conversation practice and pronunciation feedback, or Etsy sellers who need help making their craft photos stand out. The key is finding people who already have a business and are struggling with something that's eating up their time or money. You could start by talking to small business owners in your area. Ask them what tasks they hate doing and what costs them too much money. Then think about how you could be making that task easier with AI. Remember how Photo Room started? They didn't build a complex app right away. They just focused on making one specific task easier for one specific type of business owner. And that's how they grew to 40 million downloads. The simpler you make it, the more likely people are to use it and tell others about it. And when your solution helps people make money, they'll happily pay for it month after month. When you solve a real problem, people don't mind paying a reasonable subscription fee. The best part is you don't need complicated technology or millions in funding to start your project. You just need to find a specific problem and make it dramatically easier to solve. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you want to build and sell your own $1 million business, then visit thenewrich.com. To stay up to date with the fastest route to make money with AI, join the New Rich free Telegram group via the link below. Until next time, this has been Will from thenewrich.com.